Oh, for fuck's sakes. I was just talking, it's like, wait, am I recording? Nope. God damn it. Anyways, I want to talk about something more personal, and that is depression. Let's talk about that. Now, don't anybody hear me? You can't see. Anyway, so what happens is with depression, it's something that's not easy for everybody. It's not, and I know how this is. I know how it is and everything, and it is very difficult for everything. Going to bed, getting out of bed, or doing anything, or sometimes even just talking to anybody or eating even as well. That's what depression just does. And there's different levels of depression that go all about this and everything. But let's have a quick brief about my depression. And mine's like one of the worst ones you can get, which is severe depression. Yes, that does include having thoughts and everything. Mine is more like dying of a natural way. That's just me. Well, it could be like a simple accident or a crash or whatever, you know, it's that type of thing for me. Woo. I'm going 45, or 41 apparently. Good enough. Anyways, so it's hard for everybody with depression of any kind of level. I have severe depression, which is one of the worst. For me, you know, I've been improving a lot lately. Like, I used to be an alcoholic. It wasn't like super bad, but it could get bad. I'll literally just have, it first started off when I just barely turned 21. That's when my drinking problems happened. And so, as I was going on, I would just drink every single day. I'll always have a beer, usually a beer to 3 beers or margaritas a day during the weekdays when I'm not off. And then when I am off, press that right. And then when I am off of work on my off days, I'll usually have above 5 or something like that. Wait. You know, and it's been bad for me lately. How there's even times when I just want to cry for no fucking reason. And there's times when I literally have to force myself to eat, and it sucks. You know, and it's hard. It really is. But here's the thing that you need to know. No matter what kind of depression that you have or who you are really, there's one thing that you can do is that helps everybody, at least. It helps everybody. And that is just simply talking to somebody about it. Now, depending on the person, because for example, like my drinking habit, when I was an alcoholic back then, you know, a friend of mine will always say, like, yeah, you're trying to enjoy yourself and everything and all that. I was like, yeah, but the thing is, I will always drink over a beer a day, every single day. He's like, yeah, that's fine and everything. It's like, no, it is not fine to drink that much. That is considered as being an alcoholic. Since I ride a motorcycle, that's a really bad thing too. Even for driving too, it's bad. So don't let anybody tell you like you're feeling depressed. Oh, just keep drinking. Let's go out for drinks. No, don't drink, because that will only make things worse. Same thing with smoking anything, marijuana, tobacco, or vaping. Well, vaping is not considered smoking. You get the point. I'm not trying to compare the two. I'm just telling you overall. But yeah, don't be smoking anything, especially for somebody who tells you to smoke weed when you're depressed. Don't do that. It's like I said, it makes things worse. You know, I definitely quit my drinking habit, you know, not that long ago, probably like less than a month ago. I've been sober. You know, at first it was, you know, at first I was able to quit, you know, pretty okay. And then recently I've been craving for alcohol. It's like, no, I gotta force myself not to drink alcohol. It's been that hard for me. It really has. And not only that, but you, what the fuck do I have a cig up from me? Literally. That could have been bad. But anyways, the things, alright, now we got off that topic basically. You know, things that will help. Sometimes, you know, everybody's different because everybody's just unique. And to everybody, sometimes you need to reflect on yourself. Sometimes you need to talk to somebody, like a friend who also has going through the same thing, or you know, a psychiatrist, a therapist, or sometimes you need to be on happy pills. And I personally do not want to be on happy pills, but some I need to, some might want to, and that's perfectly fine. That's understandable. I understand your point of view of it. You know, if it's something you want to do, that's fine. I got nothing against you there. You know, I know friends who died from depression. I know friends who knows about many people who died from depression. You know, and every time that I see somebody or hear somebody about dying of suicidal because of depression and things like that, you know, it hurts me a lot. It really does, because I can understand what they're going through with and everything. And a lot of times people just can't stand up to this. It's that hard. And I know it's hard. I know I've been saying it's hard a lot, but just bear with me. Having depression, you don't know what's going to be, how long and everything. Go, hurry up, before I change my mind. Go. Oh, there you go. Depression is something that is to be taken seriously. There's people that doesn't understand, like, it's, you know, it's a big deal. It's a really big deal when people have depression. And there's people that out there who doesn't understand that. You know, for me, you know, I'm trying to better myself with, you know, improving myself and everything. And, you know, like I said, you know, I stopped drinking. I've been sober for a while now. Well, less than a month. Probably for like 3 weeks now. No. Yeah, about 3 weeks now that I've been sober. And yeah, you know, a lot of times it's something that the bad habits just makes it worse. It really does. And I can, you know, understand why not. Especially smoking. Yeah, smoking would be a big deal too. Trust me. Now, if you don't know anybody to talk to or anything, you know, you can always contact a friend, always contact a family member too. Because my mom and my dad and my siblings and everything, they've been helping me going through this. it's not easy for everybody. I don't know how the fuck you didn't see a bike, but apparently. Oh, that's pinchy. Oh, your windows are jet fucking black. They're limo tint. Maybe you should get rid of those and put on some lighter ass tint over there. Jesus. But yeah, as I was saying, you know, talk to somebody. Hell, even talk to me if you want to. If you have an Instagram, you know, that's perfectly fine. You know, if you need to talk, I'm always willing to talk. What's going on up here? Well, the video just got longer. That's fine. At least we got more time to talk now. Well, at least there won't be no buffeting for a while. Oh, that's first. Oh, I should have moved to that lane. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, talk to anybody. Hell, you can even talk to me. Just hit me up on my Instagram. And, you know, I'm willing there to be talking to you. You know, I probably won't be responding during the weekdays when I'm, you know, at work and everything because I'm at work. But I'll definitely try my best to contact you back. It sucks. Trust me. Make new friends. Friends that can understand what you're going through with. Find a hobby. You know, something that can get you out of the world. You know, that can distract you out from the real world, basically. Like, for me, I like bass guitar and anime. That's my thing. Ooh. Get something serious. But overall, anything to distract you. You can even try something new as well. It doesn't always hurt. It doesn't hurt. Just make sure it doesn't drain out your pocket unless you got money. But yeah, that's basically it. You know, it doesn't matter what kind of depression you have. It could be severe or just very moderate, or if you're just even feeling down for the day from something like a breakup or things like going at home, school, or anything really. You know, I could relate to that. You know, I've been through things about that before. You know, I had severe anxiety as well. You know, and it's worse for me because I have autism. Oh, you know what? Let's talk about that actually too. I'm gonna tell you a story about when I was a kid. When I was a wee little boy. Back in my day. Back in my day. So, back then, you know, when I was real little, this is something my mom told me the other day, and I don't remember it, apparently. You know, the lights bothers me, loud noises bother me, all the other kids bother me because how loud they were. You know, lights bother me as well. And, you know, the main thing about autism is that we think differently too. Keep that in mind because that's also very important later on in the story. Now, I'm what you call a successful autism spectrum or something like that, where, you know, you see, you know, back in, like, let's say back in school, you see those people who have autism, like more severe autism and everything, and they're like in their own little special class or whatever, and the teachers are usually mean all the time, that everybody hates, usually. Yeah, that's how it was. But I never went to those type of classes, special needs classes, because I moved my way up and I improved myself. You know, when I was younger, I tried to force myself, like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, you know, that type of thing. And I did improve. To overall, I was able to, you know, go to a really big, you know, school that I was perfectly normal in. a normal class and everything. Next thing you know, I got into MMI. I specialize in electrical over there. I'm certified for BMW and Kawasaki during the time. Yeah. BMW class was a bitch. I can say that much. But yeah, overall, I became successful with my autism. You know, I'm not saying like if you're autistic too, whatever, or I mean, I guess, yeah. Yes, you know, yes, you can. You can. Same thing with depression, but with depression, it's a little different. With depression, it gets worse overall. Sometimes it gets better, and sometimes it doesn't, and sometimes it's been the same for you. You get the point of you can be successful. But over time with depression, for me especially, and for others who can relate to my specific one, it's going to get harder and harder. But that is just life. You have to push on through life to become successful. Kind of like a shark. A shark's main goal is to survive the world. And to do that, they must keep swimming. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Just like what Dory says. And so, if a fish stops swimming, it dies off. That was a weird looking man, dude.